Hi there. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Happy Thanksgiving, eh? Yay! Here in Canada, it's our Thanksgiving weekend. We celebrate in October, which is a nice time to celebrate because it's still, for most of us, it's still very, very nice outside. And another good thing about our Thanksgiving weekend is it's always a long weekend. It's always on the Monday is the holiday, the official holiday. And because of that, us Canadians, we like to take advantage of 3 full days of eating. So one family could be cooking a meal on Saturday, another family, oh, we're having our Sunday, come on over. And then another family, well, we're cooking Monday. And it's just a lot of food. And for me, Thanksgiving is my favorite because it's got everything about Christmas I love and none of the frazzled shopping for things I love Thanksgiving. I love American Thanksgiving too because that one goes a little step further. It's still got all the food. And it's got a little Christmas thrown in, but again, none of the frazzled shopping for useless stuff. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. I'm already on a soapbox. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, my point, and I do have one, is I thought I would do a little giveaway. Now, here's the part that I sort of feel bad about. No, I do feel bad. I shouldn't say sort of feel bad. Here's the part I feel bad about. It's only open to Canadians. So, and I'll tell you why, because I can ship one parcel on Tuesdays in October for free with Canada Post within Canada. So, that means this coming Tuesday, I can ship something to someone anywhere in Canada, and it doesn't cost me a penny. And what I want to ship usually will be quite expensive. So, woohoo! I thought, let's share the love. Now, it gets even more fun. I did a video, I guess about a week and a half ago, on what I thought my top 10 things were to get you started on junk journaling. So this giveaway mostly is for newbies, for people who are just starting to build up the books they'd need to make what I would call a classic junk journal, when you want to be able to use old original pages. So what I've put together here is a stack of get you started things as far as paper books are concerned. So let's take a look through. The first thing I'm going to explain is this one, because there's a weight limit on how big your package could be. Otherwise, people would be shipping pianos to one another on Tuesday. Because there is a weight limit, I was going to ship this whole thing. It's an 1897 Sears Roebuck. It's a reprint of a Sears Roebuck catalog. Now, I had already cut into it, but I have another one that's already been cut into. And I thought, this is still perfectly good. Wouldn't this be awesome? But it weighs a ton. So what I've done is I've removed some of the best pages out of it. These pages are just awesome. There's a little bit of everything in here: farm machinery, carts, jewelry, china, scary medicines, our famous blood pills. So what I've done is I've cut those out. Now, this particular book, it was printed onto white paper. So if I were you, I would tea dye these. And I have tea dye. That's why it's already been cut open, is because I had been using it. And the pages I use, I've tea dyed, and they turn out fabulous. So there's a whole bundle of an 1897 Sears Roebuck catalog. That's going in, the Newbie kit. I have a Flower Fairies of the Spring book, new, going in. This is by Cicely Mary Barker. Her artwork is so beautiful. I don't know if you can see these beautiful, there we go, I'm closer. These beautiful little fairies just make stunning illustrations for journaling cards, for journals. The book itself, I love busting out this spine. Search in my history, you'll find it. You can bust open this spine and you can actually double the width and make it almost a 1-inch spine and turn this little book into a junk journal. So there's Flower Fairies of the Spring. Will be going into the Newbie giveaway. A golden guide of birds. So this is one of those bird books I was telling you about. They're nice small pictures of birds. They're suitable for fussy cutting or for making journaling cards. They're just, look at all these. Aren't they beautiful? So pretty. So there will be a golden bird book guide going in. There will be, the cover is missing. Whoever donated these, and I got about 10 of them one day, ripped all the covers off, and it's probably because the address label was on the cover. So they donated the rest of it. This is a work basket magazine. This was for ladies. It always had recipes and patterns for crocheting. The ads in it are fantastic. I love work basket magazines. And they're a nice little size. They're already lovely yellowed. This one is from May 1958. So that will be going into the goodie kit. There's a copy of Little House in the Big Woods going in. And as you know, if you watched my video, these are fabulous, not only because the illustrations are nice, the pages are nice to glue together and put in as a whole sheet into a signature, and the words are nice and big and have really heartwarming little words and sayings that make nice word snippets. So they're just a really happy little book to use when you're making journals. So that's going in. Here is I suggested that you get yourself some old children's books that have beautiful illustrations. So this is a really beautiful book, and it's the real deal. This is a vintage book, 1930, Bambi's Children, and it's really pretty. I like it because it's not the traditional Disney artwork. This is the earlier artwork, and it's just beautiful artwork. So Bambi's Children will be going in 1930. There will be, these are hard to find for some people. This is they call them a Dick and Jane book. It's not always Dick and Jane in these books. It's a children's reader book. So, and this is the real deal as well. There's no date in the front. Gin Company didn't put a copyright date, but I can tell you from the wear and tear and the clothing they're wearing, this is probably 50s, maybe 60s. This is the type of book I would have learned to read on when I was in school back in the 60s. So that book, and then of course you can use the interior pages. You can also bust open this spine and make a journal out of the cover. Wouldn't that make a pretty journal cover? There is a book here called The Window Box, and this is one of those books I was telling you about. It's not Edith Holden, but it gives you a nice, cozy, warm Edith Holden-y feeling because it has hand-drawn illustrations of flowers. And this one is nice. Aren't they cute? And little, it's in a little thunder mug. I love that. This one is nice because the orientation of the page lends itself to be folded in half and go into signatures. But plus also just the artwork is just so nice for fussy cutting. Look at all those different flowers. Isn't that pretty? So again, many purposes for this book. It's a cute little book. The Window Box, Pot, Tub, and Basket book. Isn't that cute? That's going in. And then last but not least is some music to go in. So this, the little organ book, the original price is still in it. It was originally $21.70. And I grabbed this one at the time, but now I've just got more music than I will need for my entire career. They will be dividing up my music. Someday my children will be cursing me as they say, what do we do with all this old music? Anyhow, this book, I grabbed it because the pages, again, it's the orientation. It lends itself to be able to fold it in half and put the whole thing into a spread in a signature. Now, they're still quite light colored, so feel free to tea dye them or feel free to use them as is. They're not stark white. Here, I'll put the Sears Roebuck on top so you can see the difference. They're a nice creamy color, if you can see the difference there. They're a nice creamy color. They're not as dark as some people like their old papers to look. So that's when you get out, you make a double pot of tea in the morning, and you get soaking your papers and hanging them out to dry. So there it is. This is my Canadian Newbie giveaway. So what I'm going to do is, the rules are, there's always rules to a giveaway, right? The rules are you need to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and down below I need you to write in, I'm a newbie. And that way other people, if they want to make a comment, they can. But I really would like to leave this open for newbies. So if you honestly, if any of these kinds of books is something you don't have or don't have access to, type in down below, I'm a newbie, even if you're not a newbie. But I would really prefer that these go to someone who wants to get started, maybe they don't have a thrifting store in their area, or else their thrifting store doesn't carry books like this. Do you know what I mean? So you're on your honor there. But please, you got to be in Canada, because I'm not shipping overseas and paying for the shipping. This is because you think I'm being generous. No, I'm cheap. I can ship this on Tuesday for free. So I want you to type in, or down below. So you're going to like it, you're going to subscribe, you're going to type in, I'm a newbie, and then I want you to say something that you're thankful for, because it's our Thanksgiving. So, and something that I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving is that even though I won't be with any of our family, it's just hubby and I, because we are honoring the request by our healthcare professionals. Please stick to who lives under your roof. And so it's my husband and I and our little dog. And we will be having a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner together. So, and I am grateful that all of my friends and family really have committed to doing the same. And hopefully that will get our numbers down low enough so that we don't have to do that at Christmas, and we can all be together for Christmas. So, I keep coming up with more rules. You have to be over 18. So let's go over it one more time. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. You have to be Canadian, or your address has to be in Canada. If you're an American living up here and I can ship to a Canadian address, that counts. Or anywhere else, not just American, but you know what I mean. This is getting shipped to a Canadian address. Oh my goodness, my brain is, I haven't had breakfast yet. And then type down below, I'm a newbie, first thing, because I'm going to have to handwrite these out to pick the name, because I think the search engines don't necessarily search for specific words. And then what you're thankful for this Thanksgiving. So there you go. I'm going to do the draw on this coming Tuesday, and I'm not sure what day that is. So it's the day after Thanksgiving Monday. I will do the draw, and I will post who the winner is. So there we go. Thanks for joining in. I hope you will I hope if you're getting started and this looks like some things that would help you out on your journaling journey, I hope that you'll let me know that you're a newbie down there. And in the meantime, I hope everyone who's celebrating Thanksgiving this weekend has a happy, safe one. And even if you're not celebrating this weekend, I hope you have a happy, safe weekend. Take care, everyone. We'll talk soon. Bye.